I have made some changes to my everything journal. Last time I showed this was when I was setting up this notebook, and the final result was, I think, like 3-4 stickers over here and 2 stickers in the back. But as you can see, there have been some major changes to my everything journal. This is a Moleskine expanded. This is a blank notebook. I think it's 400 pages or close to 400 pages. And this has been my notebook of preference for my everything journal. That's why I call these notebooks, because I write pretty much all sorts of things. I in here have stream of consciousness, creative writing, daily to-do lists, memory keeping, things that I find interesting. I do a lot of commonplacing, so pretty much everything. The thing is, I was happy with my stickers, but about 2 weeks ago, when I went to the supermarket, they had a magazine. Let me show it. Here it is. So I saw this magazine and I bought it specifically because I liked this illustration. I loved the color palette they have going on in here, how they play with, they essentially have 3 colors, which is this kind of neon orange, they have yellow, and they have blue, and they play with different shades of those 3 colors. Of course, they also have white and some black. Actually, it's very dark blue, not even black. I just love the colors of this illustration. I love the design. I love her face, how peaceful she looks. And this issue had something to do like with 2025 and, you know, astrology and all of that, but I loved this. And I don't mind this text in here because it's related to the year, how this is the year of the serpent or the snake. This is the year of the snake, and how the number for this year is 9, which is about closing cycles, freeing yourself and evolving. I just thought this was cute, this was beautiful, and I just added this washi tape, which has been coming off. That happens especially with my soft covers. And this illustration, it was somewhere in here. Yeah, actually I think it was this page, the index. Again, I just love the colors, the hand with the planets. This particular issue, I don't read this magazine, but the design team, I thought they did a fantastic job because I loved all the illustrations in here. I actually cut out another one, this one. This is about the moon cycles through the year, but I'm thinking I would love this for a cover of another journal. I love this very deep orange and the red over here with the very light purple. All these colors, I love the way they look, the way they feel. So I removed this page because I want to use it for another journal. And that's one of, I guess, the main change I wanted to share with you. I added my January tab. This first section, that's December 2024. And I'm going strong with January. I'm on page 139. And I'm not even a month into this notebook. Well, yeah, a month. Wait, I started this in the middle of December, so a little over a month. And I'm almost halfway through this notebook. I guess I've had a lot to say and a lot to write, and I'm really enjoying this notebook, as I do with every single everything journal. Another small change is in my previous journals, I had over here a photocopy of Linda Barry's syllabus, where she has a list of journaling prompts, and I thought it was very inspiring. I kept it for 2 of my everything journals, but for this one I loved this text I found on Instagram, which apparently is quoting Elena Bonham Carter. And it says, I think everything in life is art. What you do, how you dress, the way you love someone and how you talk, what you believe in and all your dreams, the way you drink tea, your smile and your personality, your grocery list, the food you make, how your writing looks and the way you feel. Life is art. So I loved this. And it just feels right for the beginning of the year. And I have been just having fun with this notebook. Again, in the spirit of an artful or an artistic life. The first text I have is, I think it was a conference. I haven't finished writing the text, so I don't have it where it comes from. I have it in my computer. And I think it was a conference or a speech on the woman who walks alone. There is a woman who walks alone, not because she can't find company or because she is afraid, but because she knows that walking alone is how she becomes to understand herself and the world around her. And the whole speech, I thought it was so beautiful. I found it on YouTube. I will link it in the description below if you want to listen to it. And I didn't write the whole thing because it's like 40 minutes long. And over here, as you can see, I took some of the papers of wrapping. This is from the Hobonichi 2025 lineup. And of course I have it here because it's part of the beginning of my year. I only got one Hobonichi for myself, which was the English A6 planner. And I got another one for my kid, as I do every year to keep his memories. And what else? This big chunk over here is from this magazine. They have a whole section on each zodiac sign. At the end of the year, maybe I can come back to this notebook and read this whole thing and see which things actually happened, which things were completely different. I don't know. I just thought I would like to have this in case I want to look back on, the year outlook at the end of the year. So these are some of the things I have going on in this notebook. I'm very happy. And as I did with my previous one, once I reach the middle point of this notebook, I will do a small tour of the things that I wrote down or that I collected, and then a second video where I show the second half of the notebook. I really liked how I did it with my previous everything journal, which was the green Moleskine daily planner. So I'm very close to that point. My halfway point will be page 200 and I'm on page 139. So maybe by the end of January, I will reach the middle point of this notebook and I will do a video showing a small tour of this first half. So that's what I wanted to share. This is going to be a quick video, but I am looking forward to keeping you updated on my everything journals, as this has been my happy place for the past year and it continues being a place of joy. And I just love sharing this and I love reading the comments I get from all of you. So I will see you in the next one.